Fair could be even shorter next year. Sounds strange, but Expo New Mexico managers think fewer days could mean more people coming through the gates and more money. Here's News 13's Amanda Goodman with the latest attempt to revive the dying state fair.
Well, Dick, the idea is to attract more fairgoers by giving them more bang for their buck while cutting down on costs at the same time. It was not a good year for the state fair. At only 370,000, attendance was down by 8%. Revenue was also way down again.
We did have a shortfall during the state fair this year. Last year we made $5.9 million. This year we're down to about 5.1. But we are going to make up that money, and we are working on it.
During the State Fair Commission meeting Wednesday, Expo New Mexico officials mentioned one way to try and make it up next year, shortening the fair schedule again, this time from 13 days to 12. The proposed dates are September 12th through the 23rd, which means a Wednesday start, only 2 weekends instead of 3, and the fair open again on Monday and Tuesday. Expo officials say some lawmakers have been calling for a shorter fair since the audit came out last month that found the state fair in a financial mess. Expo says cutting back on days doesn't mean cutting back on events. Instead, it's going to try and have the same amount of attractions in 2012, if not more. But Senator Tim Keller, who represents the area around the state fair, says getting rid of one day isn't enough.
I think it's just the tip of the iceberg, that's for sure. There's a lot of work that needs to be done, and so it's important we don't kid ourselves around that some of these small changes are going to fix all the long-term problems.
Expo officials say the dates are not a done deal, but they believe changing things up, especially the opening day, certainly couldn't hurt. An internal audit shows that since 2008, the fair has lost money on its traditional opening weekend. Expo New Mexico says another plus of the proposed date, 4-H, FFA, and other livestock events would be spread out over the 12 days instead of only taking place during the first week of the fair. Dick?
Right, Amanda. Now, some lawmakers actually wanted the fair cut down to only 10 days. Expo managers will not announce the actual dates for next year's fair until sometime around the first of the year.